Alrighty, and we should be live now. Hello, hello, testing. Testing. Is my mic good? Is everything working? Anyone in the chat? Okay. Hear this? Okay, good. Good, we're good. We're going. Okay. What's up, guys? So I'm just gonna quickly explain for anyone who's already here, which probably isn't anyone. We're just programming today. Basically, I'm just gonna be going through and like working on stuff as I chat with you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna be chatting and playing. And this needs to go. Yeah, you're getting to see some behind the scenes here, which doesn't really matter because the whole project is open source anyway. If you'd like to check it out yourself, just go to www.originsreimagined.com, scroll down and click on the Origins Reimagined tab, go to the bottom, and there will be a tab where you can download all of this for yourself. It will be updated every time the project gets updated, and you can play it for yourself. But we're just gonna be chilling. Yeah. Let me make sure it sent out the live broadcast. Okay, good, it did. Yep, that looks good to me. Okay. So, shall we put on some music? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What should we start with? Oh, well, of course we gotta go with the classic. Okay. Let's just get to work, shall we? If anyone chimes in, then they will, and otherwise we're just here. By the way, if you're seeing this after the fact, I don't know if you'll be able to comment or not, but you can just like ask me any questions you want there as well. This is a Q&A stream after all. So yeah. So right now the system I'm working on, I may as well explain, is... So this is an ice bomb that's used for triggering abilities. As you can see, it has this tag here, which means it can't be moved or dropped. The problem that I'm working with right now is... What happened to this? Okay, that was weird. No, I need that. But yeah, they can't be removed. That's what I'm using for the new abilities, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that whenever you remove... like, whenever you press this to reset your origin, it's going to, like, do all this, including down to remove cooldown at the very bottom. But, yeah, this is just some stuff I'm working on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that when you reset your origin, it clears your first and last slot, since that's where ability keys go already. Oh. I don't remember what that's for. This is a little sneak peek there, future update. The coming soon update, actually. Is there anyone online we can invite? No, never mind. So... basically, yeah, we're just gonna be doing that. Yuppers. I don't know what all this is, so I'm just gonna keep it. Download. Wait, can you see when I do this? Wait, can you see the weird mouse thing? I have a thing on my computer for like troubleshooting that makes it so that my mouse gets highlighted like that. Anyway, we're just gonna move this down probably like 2 blocks. So we're gonna do, we'll take a block of normal. That, and then this one at the very bottom. We can just put these here. Okay. So this should clear your first and last slot. So let me just get the command. By the way, these should both be always active. They are. So replace item, entity. What is it? What's the selector? It's at P. I think C equals 1 is actually unnecessary. I was just doing that for another reason. At P, person doesn't have cooldown. Yeah. Cool. So T slash replace item entity at P tag equals not cooldown. I promise I can type, guys. Trust. Slot hotbar 0 error. Now when I run this, it should clear my first slot, which shouldn't matter because we already replaced it as we needed. Yep, that works. And then as a final test, we're also going to do 8, just to make sure that's the last slot. It is. Okay, perfect. Let me just copy this. Yeah, this is how I program, guys, in case you were wondering. You probably weren't, but I don't care. So this is going to do 0. This is going to do 8. I don't know what that said. I'll watch it back later. So in case you're wondering, I may as well explain all this while I'm doing it. You're probably wondering why it's slot 8, even though on the actual hotbar there are 9 slots. This is slot 9. So you might be wondering, why is slot 9 designated as 8? Well, it's because it starts counting from 0. You see this in a lot of places in programming. The count starts at 0 and then it goes up. So slot 9 would be slot 8. So what you see as slot 7 would be designated as slot 6. It's just like that. It's just subtract 1. Knowing that honestly makes it very useful when doing a lot of programming, because you can, if you want your algorithms to be user-friendly to users who don't know much about programming, you can, when publicly displaying an output so that people don't get confused, you can just do +1 to the number. That's just a little programming tidbit for you. I don't claim to be the most knowledgeable about programming, but I know a little bit, which is why I'm coding in Minecraft Bedrock command blocks and not like actual JavaScript. But c'est la vie, because it is what it is, and I've been doing this for years. So I'm just going to send this down a couple more blocks. Yep, that looks good. Our music has run out. We need more. I also want to remove that. So 7. Slot dot inventory. Let's hope this works. See, I'm so programming. All right, let's get some new beats going. This one's pretty good. It's also a bit quiet. Can I turn that up? Whoa, browse add-ons. That's new. Hang on, I'm just gonna see if I can. That's the background music, so that's not no. Yeah, as I thought. Can't turn it up. It is what it is. Whatever. What is this? Oh, it's. They just renamed the. Whatever. Song's not half bad. Okay. by the way, in case you're wondering, I was teasing Origins Reimagined week a little while ago, but I'm actually going to update that on Discord right now because that's happening now. It is currently Origins Reimagined week, which means this week is going to be full of updates, testing. I did not mean to break that block. Which one did I break? It was this one. Whoopsies, my bad. I'm going to give me a second to update that on Discord, so you guys can just enjoy the music for a minute. Oh, I guess you can't. It pauses the game. Well, sorry. You guys can listen to the sound of me typing for a minute, I guess. Events. Reimagined week. Oh yeah? Not July 1st, 2026, because it's actually happening. On August... It actually starts on August 1st of 2025. At 3:30 p.m. Which, for those of you out there who can count, was 10 minutes ago. It ends on August 7th, because that is how a week... Right? That's a week? No. August... Yeah. August 7th would be the end of the week. So it ends August 7th at 1 p.m., sure. Full week of Origins, blah, 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 blah. Next, save. Okay, I cannot schedule it in the past, so that means that it actually starts at 3:45. Whoa. Oh, but I just pressed the start button, so let's go. Okay. Origins Reimagined Week starts now. Officially. Welcome, guys. This is day 1. I totally didn't just decide to do this right now. Yeah. Hello! Welcome. Okay, so... basically, to catch you up, we're just doing some programming as well as some Q&A stuff. Okay. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, just feel free to drop them in chat, and I'll answer. In the meantime, since I already changed that thing, I actually want to show you guys my setup here. You've already seen the music corner. It's way too complicated for what it is. Literally just a note block. Not a note block, jukebox. Sorry, guys. I swear I know what the blocks are. We've got... everyone needs an anvil, obviously. Hold up. Hold on, guys. I'm checking Discord. Okay, so, I have this button here that lets me fly because whenever I press the button to reset the origin, one of the buttons on here removes the flight. You're probably wondering why it was added in the first place. Well, right now it's just, the flight is just to help prevent fall damage. The flight is just to help prevent fall damage in, like, certain, like, contexts. We're currently working on optimizing the system. In fact, I might do some of that today if I can find a file. Hello. So, yeah, but that's why we have this button here for flight. In case you're wondering what this is, see, this mod actually has a little detection switch. This is an Education Edition only item. How do I find people to be a part of the group? You mean like the CQC? Mainly I just... Oh, I just realized I don't think the chat is properly updating on screen. Is it? Hang on. I don't think the chat... Wait. Okay, we're gonna be testing a little bit. But, as for how I found people to be a part of the CQC... It's just like I started talking about what I wanted to do, and there were people who wanted to join me, and eventually we started getting more and more structured, and we started finding people who were actually interested. Yeah, I wish I could explain in better detail, but honestly, I'm not entirely certain myself. That's also driving me crazy. Yeah. Thank you for the screen test. Did that work? I think it did. I think it did. I think we're good now. Okay, good. Awesome sauce. Anyway, so I hate Enderman, bro. So annoying. Anyway, yeah. So let's finish the setup. This, what does this do again? Oh, right. So this actually teleports all items right there. So I can see if there's anything important that I've dropped, and if there's not, it can all go in the lava. Right, yeah, I was explaining this system here. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I have dementia. Okay. So this here is testing if Education Edition is enabled, and if it's ever disabled, you'll tell because this block isn't here. And I am now just realizing that I broke my own system. Wonderful. Hang on. Don't you love working with redstone? Okay, good. That works. And then you can just take that. There we go. See? No problemo. Some work to do for an event. Alright, well, have fun. Or good luck, or whatever you need for that. So this is constantly checking for this block, and if it's ever removed, it says in chat, Education Edition is not enabled. And in order to... I just destroyed the block, didn't I? Oh, good, I still have it. Okay. The moment you put it back, it goes away, but if you ever load the structure into the world and Education is not enabled, this block will not be here, so you'll get this in chat immediately, and all that tells you is you just gotta put this here, and you'll be good to go. Isn't that just wonderful? Just press both of these. Okay, let me check that. Yep, all good. Okay. So, alright, but that's not the end of my setup, because I also have over here this little nook with a bunch of dogs. That's for a future update I'm testing out. This is my developer kit, in case anyone's wondering. We have light block, nigh block, NPCs, these silly items with weird and wacky names that I think are kind of not working as they should be. Why is that not doing? See, those work. I don't know what it is. These wolves are kind of annoying, which is why I don't come up here. Look, spooky cave. Anyway. It really is a beautiful place to be working. What is that over there? Oh, I know what this is. This is just like some water that spawned. So these right here are some builds that we're working on. They're being worked on by the team for something coming in the token update. The token update is going to be a big one. It's got all this stuff. You guys want to see work and copy and paste? It uses bats. In case you're wondering, I have run tests. Wait, I actually need to test something. Yeah. So what I need to test is, I need to make sure the copy-paste thing doesn't... Because the way it works is it pastes it and then immediately teleports the entity way under... Whoa, what is that? Hang on, I actually haven't seen that. I have never been outside this grove. What is here? This is such a cute little nook inside of this mountain. Okay, whatever. In case you want to know what this world seed is, I'll say it in chat right now. So you can actually use this yourself. I don't know if it works the same way, but here's what you need to know. That's the seed, those are the coordinates. So, if you want, you can pause the stream here, take a picture of that. I think the seed is pretty cool, and if you want to use it for your own world, feel free. Or you can just download the Origins Reimagined world once the update comes out, or even before, because even the 1.0 version has this same world. Oh, okay. What now? Right, yes, we're working on the mod. I need to pull up my planning document thing. Oh no, I have a lower than recommended bitrate. Ugh. Oh gosh, oh golly, oh gee. Okay. Sorry you guys can't see what's going on right now. I'm just on the patch notes page trying to take a look at what we need to fix. Yeah, the crafting things, origin tokens, origin assignment menu. See, fixing that is actually giving me quite the headache, which is why I have decided that I'm going to not fix it just yet, because it is driving me insane. Also, I am going to update the website to say that that is coming out in August. Because it is. And as for the duplication glitch, I think we've successfully solved that. Who wants to do some testing? You guys want to help me test this thing? I'm currently on cooldown, so I just do tag at S remove cooldown. Okay, let's fly on up. Press the button. And it didn't work. Don't you love programming, guys? Don't you love programming? Tag at S add temp mem. That's the one in case you didn't. So I add the temp mem tag and I do, oh gosh. This is why, this is just a hypothesis, I'm not certain, but I think this is why people don't code in command blocks. Oh, right, because I'm still on cooldown. I remove cooldown. I add the roll. I press the button and it... I'm putting on music. We're getting a, like, just a quick 1 minute troubleshooting montage, okay? You guys get, or have relic, because that's what I'm gonna be in a couple minutes. It's so quiet. Oh gosh. This is wonderful, isn't it? Let me check the blocks. Remove the roll. Remove all the rolls. Yes, I understand that. Yes, it removes the rolls. I know this. Then it adds that. Clears it. And then removes the cooldown after 24,000 ticks. What block was responsible for activating it again? Utilities. Teleport, phantoms, endermites, HUD. Member introduce. Oh. for anyone who doesn't have either. Oh, because nothing removes memb. Doesn't temp memb get removed later? I don't think so. I think we have to update the stack again. That's great. I'll just do it manually for now. Okay, finally, we get the welcome dialogue. Now, as a test, we're gonna do, let's say, Moonfolk, claim. That happened because I'm wearing an elytra, which is the thing with the Moonfolk. I do actually need to go back down there. No, so this is great. This is why Moonfolk don't wear elytra all the time, but it's very useful if you need a bit of height. Just to, like, get away. Just launches you up in the air. Okay. So that's cool and all. We're gonna pair this with a few other things. We're just gonna remove it again. Do I have temp mem now? What? Guys, hang on. Whoa! Edit dialogue. Now I want to be a plant board. And of course I forgot a spot already, because why wouldn't I? But here, you can see, the bone meal is gone. Now we're going to remove the cooldown. Check and make sure that I don't have that one roll. I don't. Perfect. I'm going to give myself flight. We're going to go up, and you're going to see the items are going to disappear. As soon as we go up here and click this button, the items go bye-bye. No, they don't. What? Huh? Is this... What, does it need redstone? Now, wait a second. Because when does it switch from temp mem to cooldown? Guys, okay, this is great. No, this is great. This is not giving me a massive headache. Oh, let's stream Origins Reimagined programming and let's live stream programming this project. What could possibly go wrong? What possible side effects are there to live streaming? It's fine. I'm fine. We're just gonna do the same thing. So that's actually just not gonna work. Why? Genuinely, if this works, I will not understand how. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Does this guy seriously not understand his own code? No, I don't. Half of this was made years ago. Look, I have the roll, and then I go over here, and then, whoa, I go and I press the button that lets me fly. And I can fly. And I come up here, and I click the... How did that work? What? Also, why did... Huh? What, is there too little of a cooldown? Is there a cooldown on any of these? Guys, I'm confused. So why did that work? But not this. They're literally the exact same. What? This item entity. Tag. Did I, like, add an extra character or something? I'm baffled. I'm actually baffled. Just remove the tag selector. Okay, I'm going to rename this block with a very fitting name. Why? So why doesn't it work? Okay. That's enough of that. Okay. We're going to go over here because we do actually have something to fix first. Ice bomb. Where are the other ice bomb? It's ice_bomb. With all that extra stuff. Whoa, look at that. Let's fly up here and give ourselves... I'm still on cooldown. Let's give ourselves the plant-born roll. Whoa, it's locked now. Isn't that so great? Okay. And then... check this out, because we're going to fly up here, and we're going to remove the cooldown again, and this time we're going to give ourselves no origin. I fixed it, guys. I fixed it. I fixed it. It's great. I fixed the bug that didn't even exist yet. Aren't you proud of me? There's no one here. I am, like, actually just talking to myself, which is great. Someone's going to watch this. Like, one guy is going to watch this. Be like, wow, this person is insane. And they'll be right. I mean, this is what happens. Isn't it? You make a media sharing platform open to anyone. And all the crazy people start flocking together. And they're like, what if I made the Origins mod, but in Bedrock Edition with command blocks? No other possible reason than insanity could make someone want to do that. And yet, here we are. I'll let you form your own conclusion. Why is this here? Anyway. Sorry for ranting all the time. I've been watching too many Jacksepticeye videos. Do you guys want to see this? I actually don't remember how I did this. Did something just happen? So in case you're wondering how this works, let me show you a magic trick. So this is the crafting recipe, right? It's got 3 iron ingots, a chain, and a stick. So let me show you guys a magic trick for how this is going to work. You get your 3 iron ingots. You get your chain. You get your... Don't question the crafting recipe or I'll ban you from the server. That's a joke, unless it isn't. You go here. That's not right. What? Wait, because... How does this work again? On the block above it, over there. So this is the... Oh! So this is the... Then what the hell is it testing? You'd think I would label this stuff, but no. No, I'm not smart enough for that. I'm assuming this is where the recipe goes. Here, you guys want to see him? What? You know what? I don't like that. Wait, as a test. Okay, yeah, as I thought. So, let me just scaffold with the weirdest block you've ever seen. To scaffold with, I mean... Now, if my hypothesis is what... Am I stupid? This should have... Yeah. See? See, it works, guys, I promise. I take this out of here, and I do... Bop, bop, bop. 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 Whoa, look at that! Crafting recipe! So all I have... If I just get an empty one... That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... No! Right. That's what I was gonna do. So I need it all to be on one central block. So that means I need to shift all the calculations for these over by 1 on the z-axis every single time. Lord have mercy. Okay. Isn't this so programming? Isn't this so engaging and fun? So this one is testing for this one. X, Y, Z, which means if I put a 1 here, it should. Huh? Oh, you're right. I need to add 1 there. This should. Yeah! So I just need to add 1 incrementally to all of... I'm not doing that right now. Here, I'll put down a sign. This will guarantee that I never forget what this is supposed to mean. I'm sure that that is perfectly clear and could never be misunderstood. Oh god, okay. So what now? You may be asking. To you I say, excellent question, dear viewer. Does anyone have any questions for the Q&A stream? Because I'm kind of... I think I've done... Listen, I've programmered. Mm-hmm. Here, we'll put on the hold music. So, my head's gone. You should see what it looks like when I fly while doing that. Oh, right, I'm not wearing a lytra. Silly me. See, watch this. Isn't this so weird and wacky? Whoa. This one's even... Oh, gosh. So that was just the wrong button. This one's even weirder, though. Flying upside down. Wait, was it this one? Oh, yeah, it was this one. Watch, guys. Look, guys, I'm in creative mode. This sucks. So I'll ask again. Does anyone have any questions about Origins Reimagined? I know this was a terrible time and day to do this stream. I'm definitely going to be rescheduling this and running it back tomorrow. We're going to be doing more tomorrow. I should probably let people know of that as soon as the stream is over. In the meantime, he says, desperately searching for something to show. Let's log onto the server. Yeah, that seems like a great progression of events. Let's log on. Servers. That sucks. Okay, we're gonna go here. In case anyone's wondering. Server.originsreimagined.com 19240 if you want to join. Let's hop on in. Oops. So I'm going to be showing you around the server now. Still Q&A, by the way, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Where am I? Oh, right, yeah, I'm under spawn. What? I don't want to know what caused that lag spike. So, here we are. Welcome to the server. This here is our law board. It's so laws. That's not what that was supposed to say. I'm gonna figure out what that said before, and I'm gonna remove... What is this sword called? I have not been here in a hot minute. Let's take a look around. This little destroyed building here. People keep leaving these leaves around, and by the looks of it, blowing up creepers. Anything in the free food chest? Nope. Okay. Well, this is just disrespectful. That's better. So who did that? Wasn't there stuff in... So did people just take blocks, or, like, did a creeper explode here? Okay, what does this say? Yeah. Update. Someone froze over the turtle pond. That's not nice. But yeah, this is, the server. It's so cool, right? Because we've got the... Well, I found the door. Since I used it, I'll just throw it away. This here is the... What does this say? Bazinga. Wonderful. A dandelion. That's nice. Let's see. Anyone been updating this? Okay, so they just deleted the entire first... Oh, never mind. They added a page before it. Cool. Thanks, guys. I am gonna have to figure out what that sign out there said. Can I help you? How did you even get up there? What? Oh, so this is actually just a hole now. Due to my origin, it's a little finicky sometimes. What's... Why? Why did they make a hole here? Oh, great, there's another one. Okay. You know what? We don't ask questions. And by we, I mean you. Don't... Well, no, you should ask questions, because it's a Q&A stream, but, like, also don't ask questions about this. I have to check Discord. Okay, so I actually just cannot remember how I got in here. Where did we come from? There we go. So just don't go down there. You will get stuck. Oh, a baby zombie. Scary. Well, it's been like an hour and no one showed up, so I think that we're gonna call it there. I think I'm probably gonna end stream now. If you guys want to hop on the server, feel free to. If you have any questions, if you want to hear any updates, please make sure to drop by. I'll be announcing the server right now that it is Origins Reimagined week. Hopefully we'll have some more people in the next stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye. We're gonna have some fun stuff planned. Bye-bye.